everybody for this country now a beggar because the country they very hard. Everybody they beg to survive. Even me, I they beg. You understand? Tinubu, me, I'm a beggar. You hear me? I'm a beggar. Wike, I'm a beggar. If you want to arrest me, come and arrest me. I dare you to arrest me, Wike.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. I think Nigeria youth don't invest. They don't tire for Nigeria government. They don't tire the way government they treat us. Like say we not be one of them. They don't tire of all the ashy way they the country. Because now, you know, there's a majority of us for this country, we are beggars. We are beggars because if you don't beg, you know, if you chop. You know, if you depend on your salary anymore. You know, if you depend on your hard work where you work where you take feed your family. You can't depend on that money again. You have to beg before you eat. You have to borrow before you eat. You have to do extraordinary things before you can feed your family. So now the youth eye don't clear. They are crying every day. They are complaining every day. But thank God for somebody like Very Dark Man will make a bold step. Because I believe if you say Very Dark Man not come out, other youth will come out now for not come out. But my aligner listen to waiting other youth need to talk about the government and the ASHI.
Marching on the Nigerian people their rights, on their rights. You don't get that power. You understand me? Man, forget good English says. You don't get that power itself to just come out now. Just they say beggars, no say you wake up one morning, just say they don't form a task force committee. Maybe they arrest beggars. What thing I provide for the beggars? I mean, those Almajiri when they work everywhere for this country. Them they not be citizens of this country. Just come out, just carry task force, they raid them. My tell you first, that committee when I first. The money and I will talk for that committee said don't they know to use them host empowerment program for all those beggars when they everywhere for this country. The money alone for I see their convoy. That's why it's long everywhere. The money alone when they waste for fuel, they mobilize all those police, those joint task force when they work everywhere. They arrest beggars everywhere for Abuja. The money that they waste for fuel don't they enough to use do empowerment program to help them. You understand? Now wake up say now to the suffer Nigerians. Now waiting now say us again. Mr. President first, now him, Tinubu, now you just first scatter Nigeria first. No get anything anybody want to talk. Tinubu now first scatter Nigeria. As they scatter Nigeria, as so the Nigeria take they go. You understand me? You come on now, we can come on now, just they make noise, they open in nonsense, smelling mouth. They talk nonsense, say you arrest beggars for Abuja. What of the beggars when they Abuja when be indigenous? So when you pursue them for Abuja, where you want me then go? You understand? For this country now, if I don't know, I'm gonna make everybody know. Everybody for this country now a beggar because the country they very hard. Everybody they beg to survive. Even me, I they beg. You understand? Tinubu, me, I'm a beggar. You hear me? I'm a beggar. Wike, I'm a beggar. If you want to arrest me, come and arrest me. I dare you to arrest me, Wike. Now don't spoil this country. Make nobody open his smelling mouth. They talk nonsense. Now don't scatter Nigeria. Wike, you follow scatter Nigeria. Tinubu, you scatter Nigeria. Now wake up the 10, I will come out the 10, they do not say as if now I get the country. Now I get this country. We can't Tinubu Shetima. Now I get this country. I grab you, now I get this country. Why will not get right again for this country? Now come out, they use smelling mouth, they talk, they tell Nigerians nonsense. See, I can never be among that generation that will keep quiet and watch this country spoil. If now arrest me, arrest me. If now kill me, the way I kill Nigerians for Lekki toll gate, then I can't kill me a day, and then they run.
End SARS protest year 4. So my country people, fellow Nigerian youths, 20th of October 2024, make am 4 years since the End SARS movement. Now make I come follow una talk. I know say I fit not to get sense like that, but at least make you listen to me. I want to ask, wetin be the lesson or lessons where we don't learn from this End SARS movement? But first of all, make I send my condolences to the families of victims of the End SARS protest and everybody who don't be victim of injustice for this country. May God continue to rest the souls of the dead and give wisdom to the living for us to fit take the actions that we need to take to protect the life of those of us who remain. Because you see this End SARS matter, so we must not forget End SARS. End SARS was a very important part of our national history, especially for Nigerian youths. And these names where we've been called during End SARS, all those names where we mentioned, Pelumi Onifade, Kolade Johnson, Tina Ezekwe, Daniel, David, all those people, many. Now human beings like me and you, person pikin, person brother, person sister, person papa, person mama. If it be you, if it be me, God forbid. If you look this side when injustice happen to somebody where you know, tomorrow if it be you where it go happen to, who go cry for you, who you go cry, go meet. Now you make I dey ask, if this issue of End SARS, waiting be the lessons where we don't learn. The End SARS reports where they've been make, the End SARS panel where they set up across the 36 states plus Abuja, what happened to them? What happened to the reports? Lagos state government said they've been done release white paper, they go release final reports. Said the state government don't later come agree say people die. How many people die? How many many body they see for mortuary? The peaceful protesters where they arrest, where they dey, waiting be their condition. The politicians where order the shooting at peaceful protesters, waiting happen to them. But even most importantly, the officers where carry out the evil of killing the victims of SARS and other police brutality, waiting happen to them. Have they been held accountable? If you go SARS panels, you go see how, senior police officers, OC they defend their police officers. Oh, this officer is not around, he's on transfer. We cannot locate, we cannot do this. And then finally, the justice where we they cry, they ask, who are we seeking justice from? Who exactly are we calling to give justice? The same people who put the country for the place where we did so. My dear people, there can be no justice without accountability. There can be no justice without transparency. If we build a system where reward criminality and corruption, now criminality and corruption go they prosper. Anything that you nurture will develop. That is why we must begin to pay attention to the cause and not just the symptom. That SARS where we they protest, they talk about, so it is a symptom of a problem. Waiting be the mama we born a bad SARS, we born bad law enforcement. Buhari government say they end SARS, but they carry them go back to normal police. Where they put them, not be police they dey. Is it a case of problem that change location? Inside that law enforcement where we they talk, so if we protest SARS and police finish, we go protest EFCC, custom, civil defense, road safety, army, DSS, EFCC. The umbrella of all now bad law enforcement system. Who be the mama we born bad law enforcement? Now bad governments now. Because if you remove the only reason why law enforcement they bad the way they bad for Nigeria today now because they carry gun, firearms, where it kill people instantly. Taken from them, every other sector for Nigeria is as bad as law enforcement. Judiciary is not better than SARS. Civil service is not better than SARS. Petroleum sector is not better than SARS. Education, health sector is not better than SARS. INEC is not better than SARS, if not even worse. We must pay attention to the mama who born the entire bad systems, which is a bad government. And that is by addressing the electoral process. Now, only through there, you fit hold the people where they in charge accountable. Because if they seek for accountability from the officers, we must also seek accountability from the people who destroyed the system that made them the way they are today. After all, today in Nigeria, the law enforcement system operates as a sophisticated criminal enterprise. The corruption is from top to bottom. For you to get a sanitized law enforcement, you must overhaul the entire system. It must be a complete dismantling of that structure of criminality. Who is going to dismantle and reform it? This same set of politicians. The same people who destroyed the institutions. How many people? Is it because they are not good police officers in Nigeria? They are good people. But what is the problem? The question is the system. Does the system support good or bad? How many be police for Nigeria? Less than 400,000. To protect our police, the people of over 200 million. Waiting be their welfare, waiting be their training. If you give person gun, you know, give them proper salary, take care of your welfare and mental health. Waiting you they tell them, they say, take weapon, make you go hustle, fend for yourself. What will be the result? Waiting we they see for Nigeria today. So that is why we must all come together and pay attention to the root cause of the problem and not just address the symptom. Because if you treat only symptom, we they set ourselves up for more protests. Everybody will continue to be a victim. Police brutality or law enforcement no be today. Remember 2005, June 7, Apo killing, 6 Nigerians were killed. Now until 2017, they say court give judgment where the whole 2 officers sentenced them to death. What of the other 4? Where did they waiting happen to them? 2019, police officers go arrest kidnapper Wadume for Taraba. Military attack them, shoot, kill 3 police and 1 civilian. But somehow the kidnapper was able to escape. Waiting happen. My dear people, if we want to use our head to hold accountability and build a system that supports justice, equity, and fairness, it must begin by building an electoral system that is able to hold public officers accountable. Once politicians know say they get nothing to lose, they will not reform anything. If Buhari be know say it could end, if you know end SARS, it go affect in 2019 in re-election. He for end SARS 2017 when the team been start on Twitter. But they know that there is politics without the people. Whether you vote or not, INEC go announce results. That is why they are not beholden to anybody. They will not give justice because the system that brought them there did not even guarantee justice for Nigerians. We must put our focus as Nigerian youth where focus is needed. Go to the National Assembly and mount maximum pressure on the lawmakers to ensure that we get an electoral process that guarantees we putting people in public office who have the competence and capacity or share the sentiments of even reforming anything in the beginning. If not, my dear people, we are setting ourselves up for more and more protests because every system is dysfunctional and it's not working. Remember, Today's victims were yesterday's survivors. Tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. The dead can no longer die. Even as you plan to japa, between now and when you go japa, may Nigeria not happen to you. Nigerian youths, may we put focus where it is needed. Give ourselves wisdom and do what we need to do in the best interest of all of us. God bless you and God rest the souls of victims.